Moses joining me on the desk. Now with hockey season wrapped up, a lot of people turn their attention to lacrosse and the Wheatland Xtreme making some news today.
You know what, they've been on the cusp. They've had some good teams, of course, in the past. Last year, not the greatest year, but they have a lot of returning players, plus a local product making his return to the place where his career started.
He's played lacrosse at various levels in Alberta and the United States. Now Quinn Moon returns to play in the town where it all began.
I want to start a career, and it's hard to do that when you're moving around all the time, and I really wanted to play my last year with my friends and kind of come back to my roots where I started and finish it out and give something back to Kitscoty lacrosse after all it's given me.
It's not hard to spot the 20-year-old leading the way in drills or mentoring the younger players.
He's a great leader, so it's good to bring a guy like him in with a group of guys like us, you know, because we rally around him.
We're focusing on having some tougher practices and a lot more. We're seeing a lot of commitment from guys, and it's great. And you know, they had a rough start to last year, and I don't know if sometimes that's a schedule, sometimes you're not prepared, and that's not going to be the case this year.
And if Quinn has anything to say about it, the players will understand what it takes to win. Quinn spent a season in the NCAA before returning to Canada last year to play Tier 1 lacrosse in Calgary. The lessons learned have made an impact.
How to train for a season, how to perform during a practice, treating practices harder than games sometimes even. It was nice to get away kind of for a while and see how other people played the game or learned the game. It was a great experience.
And his intensity shows every time he's on the floor.
He may be kind of mean sometimes, but he gets his point across and he knows what he's talking about, so it's all good.
This team has so much potential, and I just want to see it go to where it could be. You know, like you watch the movie Miracle and Herb Brooks on there, everybody hates him, but in the end, you know, he's what the team needed. And I don't feel like I'm above the team or anything. I'm here, I'm just another player. I'm going to show up and work my butt off, and hopefully if some younger kids can learn something, then great.
For the first time in nearly a decade, the Bonneville Pontiacs will open the 2013-14 season with a new face behind the bench. Clayton Brown explains after much speculation, the Bonneville Pontiacs finally confirmed that the team's general manager and head coach Chad Mercier has stepped down and is parting ways with the organization.
For 7 years, Chad Mercier has been at the helm of the Bonneville Pontiacs, but his tenure has come to an end after the Bonneville product handed in his resignation.
It's just time to move on. It's 20 years in junior hockey. It's 15 years coaching junior hockey. I'm still only 36, and so you know, it's just time to look for other avenues and other things.
When Chad had got here, we were you know, ecstatic that you know, Chad, we would get at least 3 to 5 years out of Chad coaching, and lo and behold, we got 7. So we got some bonus years out of it, and like I said, the change was inevitable.
Despite that Mercier was unable to bring a championship to Bonneville, he was still very successful. In his time at the Pontiacs, the organization hit a franchise record in wins, fewest losses, points, finished 3rd in the North Division twice, and Mercier himself was named AJHL Coach of the Year in 2011.
I once was told a long time ago in this game by some very successful people, both business and hockey, that you want to leave something a lot better than when you found it. And there's a lot of people put a lot of work into this, and I certainly think that that's the case, and I think it's only going to get better.
Mercier's connection with the Saskatoon Blades and their GM head coach Lauren Mulliken has sparked rumors of his move there, but Mercier says that can't be further from the truth.
We want to make this area home. We're working on a couple things on the personal side of things to keep us here and make Bonneville home. Our family loves it here.
The Pontiacs say they are very close to naming Mercier's successor. In Bonneville, Clayton Brown, Newcap Sports.